Um, there are some life events that are expected, and these are called normative. And there are also events in life that are unexpected or non-normative. Actually, timing can affect normativeness. Events perceived as off time, they're generally more stressful than those that occur on time. And I know for me, just looking for a job for the last 6 months, I knew that those were life events that, I knew these were events that were going to take place after graduation naturally, but I wasn't exactly sure when the specific job opportunity was going to come through. So when I actually got the call late last week, I was really excited. My first reaction was I was really happy. But then as time went on and I had some time to digest it more, I kind of realized, boy, this is going to be kind of scary now. I mean, now it's time to really be responsible and really, to kind of prove yourself in the workforce. Have there been any specific events for you that have kind of taken place, that were kind of unexpected?
Well, I graduated this past spring, and yeah, it's a big, you don't know how long you're going to wait till you get that first real job that fits in with your major, and
Mhm.
and you wait and wait and wait, and then when it does come,
Mhm.
you're happy, and then you're nervous too, like you said, and you just go for it, and that's what you're trained to do, and
Mhm.
it's a big event, going from academics to working, so
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, it really is a major life transition. And when you have multiple life transitions at once, it can be kind of stressful and scary at the same time, along with other mixed emotions. Um, why don't we talk a little bit about the next issue and the next topic we'd like to address a little bit is on cohabitating. In many ways, it's a maturing experience, um, though there may be problems associated with it. Problems in regard to like dealing with some ambiguity of the situation, jealousy, and the desire for commitment. Both Tom and I were cohabitating, and for me personally, I found and find that this has been a very positive experience. We've continued to get closer, I feel, in my opinion, and I've really enjoyed the experience of living together. I feel like just by being with each other and kind of getting to know each other's habits and how we behave and what kinds of things we like to do, and what things that we maybe aren't that thrilled about. It's kind of like a learning experience in regard to just getting to know each other, and I feel like it's kind of like a life experience. And for me, it's exciting. How do you feel about cohabitating?
Yeah, I haven't done it before. I've been living on my own, since for all of the '90s here, and it takes some adjustments. It's kind of like a life event too, and um, you structure your days a little bit differently to fit each other's schedules, and
Mhm.
but overall, it's worthwhile and
Mhm.
something that I'm glad I did.
Yeah, and I feel the same way. I've never lived with anybody before either, and it's a new experience for myself as well. However, it's been a very great learning experience. It's been very rewarding, and that it's very fulfilling to know that there's somebody there to share your life with, and to have them share their life with you. I'm very grateful for the experience. I know in the future we are talking about marriage, and it's kind of a trial period, basically to see, um, you know, are we compatible, and um, do we really get along? And I know there's different views on this issue. I know um, I've talked to numerous people, and some feel like that you shouldn't live together before you get married, and they may be against the issue for whatever reason, whether it be religious reasons or for just personal reasons that they feel, that you shouldn't live together. But basically, I kind of went with my gut instinct, and I felt like, I decided that it would be a good idea. And I'm very glad, and it's been a very rewarding experience. How about for you? Were you getting feedback one way or the other?
Yeah, it was a big decision, and for me it could have gone either way: stay on my own, or live with Dory. And we talked about it quite a bit, actually. What different situations that might come up between us two living together. And, overall, I thought it'd be a valuable experience and something that would really be enjoyable. So, I'm glad it turned out the way it did.
Yeah, and I'm, like I said before, I'm really glad that we've kind of taken the opportunity to do this, even though it was scary. We've talked a lot about a lot of the positive things in regard to cohabitating. We don't want to dwell on negatives. However, realistically, like Tom was mentioning, there may be some times where there, some drawbacks. However, the rewards really outweigh the drawbacks, in my opinion. I feel like the drawbacks are few and far, are very few and far between, and I don't find myself getting caught up in those little things, because it seems like the overall experience is really very rewarding. And I know we talked about in regard to getting to know each other. Sometimes, it's a little, it's hard to get adjusted, like you said, trying to figure out, do you like the same type of music, or do you, keep the same type of hours? And I know it's been a little challenging for us in regard to scheduling, and I have a tendency of being a night owl, I guess, and going to bed pretty late. And I know you sometimes have mentioned that you like getting to bed at a halfway decent hour, and believe me, getting to bed at a halfway decent hour, and believe me, I like that idea too sometimes. But sometimes it's not always possible with such busy schedules. Have you felt any major drawbacks, or any specific issues that were rather difficult, or still maybe a little difficult for you in regard to compatibility, or how do you feel?
I feel pretty good about things right now, and